prenup? Are you serious right now?
I'm serious. Yeah, I built the company years before we even met. I'm just trying to protect what I work for.
Protect it from me? I'm not here to take anything from you.
It's not about you taking, it's about making sure what existed before us stays.
Do you ever plan on cheating on me?
Absolutely not, no.
Do you ever plan on divorcing me?
No.
Okay, well, this right here doesn't matter. All this means is that if you go back on your word of what you just said to me, that's the only reason why this right here will take an effect.
Does this prenup have any silent party influence?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Because I feel like your ex, she mentioned the prenup. Too many hands in the broth is a saying that we say in Trinidad. When too many hands in the broth, it spoils the entire thing. So now it's like looking at me as if I have some secret agenda. Try to take what Bilal has.
First of all, that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. And it relates
sure?
to, well, you asked me a question. Can I answer your question? That has absolutely nothing to do with anything whatsoever. But I also know that I have 2 children that I also have to protect as well. And I can't just say, oh, well, let me just have a blind eye at love. Well, that wouldn't be smart.
Can you see how I give up everything?
My love, my Bellacita.
Do you see where I'm coming from when I say that?
I get it. I know this is not the sexiest conversation to have, but I know it's a conversation that is needed. This right here is something that it just says that you won't take me for everything I got. I mean, it's just literally, just see it from that standpoint.
I feel as if Bilal doesn't trust me. I know that when he got married, he was thinking like me, like it's going to be forever, and his wife left him. So I think he has some trust issues, and I feel like I have to pay the price for everything that has happened to him in his past. I want to show the prenup to a lawyer. I'm not going to sign a document that does not give me certain rights in it. Are we done?
If you want it to be done, we're done.
Unless he put these things in a prenup to protect me, it will leave me no choice but to go back home to Trinidad.
There's one clip that's been going viral, making its rounds everywhere, that said I'm an absolute fool for not signing a prenup. So that's the one that people don't like to hear.
So what you got to say about that?
I said it already. I trust you.
Yeah.
And it's simple as that. Why would I make you sign a prenup? That would just show that I don't trust you. To begin with, I'm not going to marry somebody I don't trust.
Yeah, like planning on like, oh, we're already going to separate one time, like so.
Save the Day asked a great question. Like, you should give a segment on giving women advice on how to get a husband and keep one. I was advising her like she should write a book, because this is a model wife right here. I have no complaints.
Okay, so let's just make something clear. When I said he's fine, I didn't mean like, oh, he's fine, like he's in good looking. I meant he's like a nice guy. He's fine, like he's okay. That's what I meant. Not really he's fine. Not that something's wrong with him. He's just like, he's okay guy. That's it. I think people took it a lot deeper than it actually was.
Yeah, it was taken out of, yeah.
Do you think that I will take your family's money?
Well, I don't know. Are you going to sign that paper?
I know her very well, and my daughter is not a gold digger. And if that's the opinion that you guys have of her, then maybe she shouldn't get married.
I'm trying to understand why everyone's having such a tough time with just this prenup talk.
Thought you got some influence.
It's complete insanity. I'm not in it for the money. I love Sean, and I want to marry the love of my life, but Emilio's standing in the way of this. We made a decision as a couple that we're not doing a prenup.
So if I don't come to the wedding?
Come on, Dad. You're my dad, she's my future wife. I want you both happy.
I'll be happy if she signs that document.
If my dad doesn't show up at the wedding, it's going to be devastating. It's the most important time of my life. He's my father. I need him to be there.
You should just let us be happy and let us do what we want.
We'll see.
But my question is, why do we really need one?
I've had a pretty large company even before I met you. So if we get married and then you decide to divorce me next year, then you leave with half of it, that's not fair.
But why are you already thinking about that?
Babe, it's something that I have to think about. I don't know why Danny's so surprised. The prenup's obviously something that we need to have in place. I built a business long before she even came into the picture, and I have to protect that. Like, you want to get married? I'm like trying to work with you.
I don't want to be emotional. I'm just not sure if you're doing this because you don't trust me or like you're not sure about our future.
Well, I think you're overthinking it.
I don't know how to explain this to you. I feel like you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I am understanding. It's not my intentions to leave you. I hope that's not your intentions.
It's not. Like, I didn't even think about that. You're the one thinking about that.
It's just the reality of what makes sense, like.
Yeah, but it's like, this is not how I pictured, like, it was gonna start.
There's no reason to cry.
I need, like, 1 second.
Baby.
I've always told my friends every time we have this marriage conversation and every time we have this prenup conversation, I usually tell them the only kind of woman that don't deserve you telling her to sign a prenup, it's the woman that's been with you from the start. There's some kind of woman, they've known you since you're like, I don't know, 15, 16. She knows when you're poor. She knows when you got money. She knows when y'all broke together. Y'all have gone through that fire together. Y'all have been through hell and back together. Sunshine, rainfall, any kind of weather, y'all have been through that shit together. Those kind of women, you just marry them. You don't need to make them sign prenup because at that point, like, what you got to lose at that point? She's been there all the way. So there's no reason for you to tell her to sign prenup. But there's some type of woman that you'll meet. Let's say you never met this person when you were going through your suffering and shit. Then you eventually build your empire, and then you meet this person, and all of a sudden she don't want to sign a prenup. Just replace her. Because she's not earned it. Because a lot of women don't understand you gotta earn some certain things. Some certain things you gotta earn. If you want to get married to somebody and he wants you to sign a prenup and you've not been there from the beginning, you gotta earn that shit. He don't trust you. That's just a fact. He don't trust you. So you gotta make him trust you because he knows what he has gone through in his life for him to get to that level. He has gone through shit for him to build what he had at that time. It might not even be millions. It could be 500,000, I don't know, 600,000, whatever he got. But he knows what he's gone through to get to that level. So if you're a sensible woman and is asking you for a prenup, to sign a prenup, you better if you love that dude like you claim you do, you need to sign that shit. You just have to sign that shit. It's very important. If you know you don't want to sign it, then it can just replace your ass. But you just have to do that. Because sometimes I know a lot of women say, you don't trust me. We can't start a marriage, with prenups and shit. But with 80% of women getting divorced and 70% of women just walking out of marriages and shit, sometimes you got to protect yourself. Sometimes you got to just do that prenup shit. And I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but it helps. Because when you put your hand to that paper and it got you on camera, you can't say you're under stress. And even if you say you're under stress and it's going to lose some few things, it's not going to lose a lot. Maybe you lose some few 20% instead of 50%. but at least you can protect 80% of your assets from that. And also, prenup is not a bad thing. There's so different type of prenups. You could just, ask him, if you cheat on me, you give me this amount, or if I cheat on you, I don't get this amount. You could talk about it. But you not not signing that prenup just shows you selfish. You're just a selfish person because you're also not seeing it from his own angle. You're watching out for yourself as a woman, but you're not checking his own angle too. He has a reason for you telling you to do that shit. That's what I'm saying. Larry Will, or whatever his name is, he's going to regret that shit. Because, especially when you're in the fitness community and you do steroids and you're on shitload of drugs, one day he's going to mess up. I'm not saying, you never know if those girls are gold diggers or not. But when you're taking drugs like steroids and anabolic steroids and shit, he's going to fuck up someday. Maybe he's going to take it and come home and start misbehaving. Or he's going to take that shit and come home and start slapping the wall or slapping her, punching her face and shit. And now she's walking away with it, which deservedly so. That's what I'm saying. At least if you're in that community like fitness and you take shitload of anabolics like that, you got to tell her to sign prenup because even you are a danger to yourself. You are a danger to yourself already. And I know marriage is beautiful, love is beautiful, everything is nice. But if a woman truly loves you, she's going to put pen to paper. You don't have to tell her to sign that prenup. She's going to tell you to bring that prenup out so she can sign it because she's not there for your money. She's there because she cares about you. Although you could fuck it up, but she's there because she likes you. Those are the kind of women we want. Those kind of women that just want you for you, not because you're 6 foot tall, or you got a huge dick, or you got a blue eye and shit, or you got muscles. We need women that actually love us for who we are, not just, money all the time. Yeah, money is important, but eventually what brings us together is that love. And if we ain't got that shit, it's a bigger problem, man. But anyway, guys, I don't know what you think about this. Let me know what y'all think about this comment section. Please like and subscribe to my channel, man. I'm out of here.